Hi there guys, today I'm going to be showing you this Kim Kardashian wedding inspired makeup. This is quite a simple look that's very easy to accomplish, and to be honest it's quite a lot of fun to do because it's a little bit different to anything I do. Everything I do is usually dramatic. So the first step is going to be applying my paint pot in laying low all over the lid. This is just going to make our eyeshadow stick, and it's also going to make it appear a lot brighter as well. And today I'm going to be using the Naked palette, and I'm using Virgin from the Naked palette. I'm just applying this all over with a Tom Ford shader brush, and this is quite a pigmented shadow, so it does look quite bright, and that's the kind of look that I wanted to go for. Although the picture of Kim is in black and white, you can tell that her lid is quite bright. So I'm patting a little bit of Vanilla Pigment by MAC on top of that, and I'm applying that into the inner corner as well. Next, I'm taking Buck from the Naked palette, and I'm going to be taking that with a Tom Ford crease brush, and I'm going to be applying that into my crease. This is the only colour that I'm actually going to be using in the crease because it doesn't look quite defined in Kim's picture. She just looks like she's got the most natural shadow possible, which I probably think 2 shadows minimum, and her liner and lashes again are quite natural, so everything tends to look quite simple really. So I'm just making sure that's really nice and blended with that same brush, blending it quite softly but making sure that it's blended all around the eye. And I'm just taking one more brush just to blend that colour out a little bit further. Keep blending. Next, I'm going to be taking that dark black colour from the same palette, and I'm going to be applying that with a small Zoeva brush under my lash line. It doesn't look like Kim is wearing any liner on the bottom, it just looks quite soft, which is why I'm using a black shadow instead. Then I'm just taking a liquid liner, and I'm going to be rimming that on the top of my lash line, and I am going to just flick it out the tiniest little bit. It's not going to be winged out a lot, to be honest. It's just going to be like a tiny little flick, as you can see. So I'm just thickening that a little bit. To be fair, non-winged liner on me doesn't really suit me, but this is obviously how the look did look. Now I'm just applying some a skin toned liner to the inside of my eye to brighten it. Then I'm just applying my favourite mascara onto my lashes, but as you know guys, I can't go without false lashes usually because my lashes don't really do much for me. It's up to you if you wanted to apply some false lashes. I'm going to be applying a really natural pair. Just applying that on the bottom lashes as well. For some reason my bottom lashes are really long but my top aren't. It's really annoying. So I'm applying some number 7s from MAC. These are so natural because they're almost dolly-like. They are quite separated, so they just sit in between my natural lashes. And then I'm just going to curl them so they stick to my natural lashes, and they also curl upwards. Next, I'm just going to be filling out my eyebrows with my Whitening Lightning Brow Bar to Go in the darker shade. I absolutely have been loving this for my eyebrows. It just looks so natural and full without it looking too filled in. So I'm just going to be applying that with a MAC 266 brush. This is my holy grail brush for eyebrows, and I'm just going to be applying that to the bottom part of my brow. And I'm also going to extend it. I do like to extend my brow a little bit. As you can see, I just go in slow little strokes. I don't tend to like fill it in quite harshly. So you can just see I go in little backward motions as if I'm drawing on little hairs. That way it looks a little bit more natural rather than it looking too filled in. Once my brows are done, I'm going to be doing some heavy juicy highlighting with my Adri Wan Concealer in Light. With a Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to be blending that highlight into the rest of my foundation for a nice seamless look. And I am blending this really well because I don't want it to look obvious that I have any highlighting or whatever, all that kind of stuff, because I know Kim's highlighting and contouring is usually really obvious, but in this particular picture I honestly looked at it and I couldn't see much like contouring or anything, so I want it to be quite soft, hence why I'm going to be doing powder contouring and not cream, so that it looks a little bit more soft. I'm also applying my EOS lip balm because I know Kim loves that, so I thought I'd just pop that into this look as well. I'm going to be applying my CC Colour Correction powder by MAC in the yellow. I love applying this all over. It just makes it look so nice and smooth, and it sets it beautifully while still allowing your natural glow to come through. Then I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm taking Hoola, and I'm just going to lightly contour under my cheekbones and around the outer circumference of my face. When I'm done with that, I am also going to be taking Bahama Mama by The Balm, I love saying that, and I'm going to be applying that into the deeper hollows of my cheeks, just to give that a little bit more of an effect. So I'm just applying that into the deeper hollows of my cheeks. I'm not taking much of this because it is quite a dark matte bronzer. So once I am done with that, I'm going to take my Mary Luminizer by The Balm and applying this all over my cheekbones with a big fluffy brush. And this looks really scary at first, but the more you start to blend it in, the more normal it starts to look. It is, like, seriously guys, this highlighter is no joke. It comes out so pigmented, so you really need to work that into the skin a little bit to make sure that it looks a little bit more natural. Just taking off that lip balm that I applied just to exfoliate the lips a little bit, and I'm going to start with my lip liner, which is a dark brown lip liner by MAC. The reason why I chose a dark brown rather than a normal mid brown is because I want to make my lips look a little bit fuller than what they actually do, and going with a darker lip liner can often make the outsides of the lips look further in, and then I want to make the inside of my lips look further out. Basically, it's like contouring for your lips a little bit, but it's going to look quite natural once I blend it all together. So I'm just going to be drawing slightly outside my lip line. It's so slightly, you can see guys, it's not like a huge amount, but the tiny little bit that I go above really makes a difference. Obviously my lips aren't as voluptuous as Kim's, unfortunately. I'm using quite a light hand as well, and that's just to make sure that the colour doesn't come out too dark. Then I'm taking one of my favourite Tom Ford lipsticks. I'm a bit Tom Ford crazy recently, but this is a really nice creamy texture, which is why I chose this lipstick. I know it's quite a difference between the lighter colour and the darker colour, but I am going to blend that together with my finger, which is going to make it look a little bit more ombre-ish. Then to finish off, I'm going to be applying my NYX Butter Gloss in, I believe this is Creme Brulee, the most popular, and I'm going to be applying that all over the lips to get that nice buttery look that Kim has in her picture. Once you are finished with that guys, your look is complete. Thank you so much for watching guys. I hope that you enjoyed the finished look, and I will see you again in one of my next videos. Take care. Bye.